Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make Chinese pear dessert soup. So the ingredients that you're going to need are Chinese pears, ginger, goji berries, and red dates. So this is something that we make really often. You can drink it cold or you can drink it warm. In the summer times we drink it cold, and then in the winter, fall, spring we kind of drink it hot. This is a fan favorite with my sister and my dad. Yeah, we really love making it. I learned it from my roommate in San Diego, who's from China, and ever since I started making it, we just have been having it all the time. So yeah, let's get started with preparing the ingredients. So here I have 2 pears. These are Chinese sand pears. You can also use the Korean pears. You can also use American pears, like the Bartlett pears, the green pears, the red pears. Like, all pears actually work. I've tried all of them. I personally like these sand pears the best just because they're more fragrant, and so the pear flavor kind of shines a little bit more in the soup. And with the 2 pears we're going to use about this much ginger. It's about like 3 thumbs worth of ginger, so quite a bit of ginger. We like it to taste a little bit more warming, especially because the pears are cooling, so you kind of want to balance it out in the soup. So for the dates, we're going to use these big dates. These dates I got from 99 Ranch. They're called like Xinjiang dates. I like to use the big ones. They're super fragrant. They smell really good. So what you're going to do is you're going to soak these in water, and then once you're done soaking them, you're going to make a slit down the middle because there's a seed in here. And then when they cook, the aroma will come out a lot better. For goji berries, you can use as much or as little as you want. Goji berries are like a superfood. They're really good for you. So again, as much or as little as you want. You're going to soak these in water, and they don't go in until like the very end. So yeah. For sweeteners, people generally like to use rock sugar. So we have some rock sugar in here. In this gelato cup. For us, we generally like to use either honey or palm sugar. Today I'm just going to be using palm sugar because I have a palm sugar syrup that I made from the palm sugar that I bought in Bali when I was there. Obviously, whatever sweetener you decide to use is up to you. And then however much you want is to your preference as well. But yeah, you add the sweetener at the end, just when you're adding the goji berries, so no need to add everything in the beginning. Although I don't really know if order matters. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments down below. So we're going to give these pears a good wash. We're going to keep the skin on when we boil it, just because I feel like the skin is just more nutrients and more flavor, so we'll just keep it on. I'm going to chop these up, and then I'm going to show you how I cut the ginger and slit the dates, and then we can get to boiling. So for the pears, you can just do a pretty rough chop. I usually just do it like this, so there's 3 big pieces from 1 pear. So this is exactly how we're cutting the pear. You're going to peel the ginger. I usually use a spoon. So after the ginger is peeled, I like to make some slits in the ginger. You can see like this. I cut some slits throughout it, and so it'll just be able to steep a lot better when it's cooking in the soup. And then for the dates, you're just going to slit them like this. Just make 1 incision into the stone, and then that's all you're gonna do. And so we're gonna soak these, and then we're gonna get the water boiling so we can start cooking the soup. So right now in this pot I have about 60 to 70 ounces of water. We're gonna go ahead and put in the pears. And then we're going to put this on the stove to boil. Once it boils, then we'll add in the ginger and the red dates. I don't know if the order really matters, but so now you guys can see the water is coming up to a boil. So I'm going to go ahead and add the ginger and the dates. And for the dates, I already cut a slit into all of them. And they soaked for about 10 to 15 minutes. And yeah, you're just going to turn it down to a medium heat. And then we're going to put the lid on it, open a little bit, and we're just going to let it simmer for a full hour. So while the soup is boiling, I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about why people drink this soup and the benefits of it. So traditionally, this is actually a sweet dessert soup. A lot of the times in restaurants, you'll see that they put white fungus in it, so like this white mushroom that they put in it that has like no taste, but I guess it picks up the taste of like the sugary soup, and so it goes well. It's also like really healthy anyways. So the soup is traditionally drank in the winter time because it is supposed to help with colds, and if your throat is sore, if there's any phlegm in your throat. It's also very warming because it has ginger in it, so when it's really cold and you drink some, it'll warm your whole body up. So for our soup we use 2 pears, but with the amount of ginger it's going to taste a little bit more gingery than it is peary, just because it's getting cooler and we want to have that warming effect. So if you guys want to kick colds to the curb, highly recommend that you try the soup. It is a dessert soup. You guys can add as much sugar as you want. So the soup has been simmering for about an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour. So now we're going to add in the sugar. So this is the palm sugar syrup that I have, and then as well as the goji berries. So we don't like to drink it too sweet, so we're just going to add about 1 spoonful of the sugar syrup that we have. And then we're going to add in the goji berries. So after these are added, we're just gonna let it simmer for another 10 minutes and then we're done. So this is the finished product. Just ladle it out into a mug and you guys can enjoy it hot or cold. If you continue to boil it longer, the flavor just concentrates and it intensifies as you continue to cook it. Once you finish the whole pot, you can add more water and boil it again for another 2 hours and you'll have another round of pear soup. So yeah, this is a nice dessert for the winter time. Hope you guys try it. So that was our sweet pear soup. Please let me know if you end up trying this recipe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!